What's up, guys? Welcome back to the bumpy road to $10 million. This is the May 2026 portfolio update, 5 months into the year. As of May 31st, markets were trading around all-time highs, and if you've been investing in our strategy since day one, you should be very happy with the return so far. Before we move on, a friendly reminder that this video is not financial advice, and when investing, you can lose everything. So please always do your own research. So if you remember 2 months ago, as of March 31st, UPRO and SPXL were both down by over 16% each year to date. This was likely scary for someone investing in the markets for the first time. But there was a considerable reversal in April, with stocks increasing in value. Fast forward another month, and things have turned around completely. As of May 31st, 2026, the S&P or SPY was up just under 11% year to date, and our ETFs UPRO and SPXL were up by 29% each, an outstanding 5-month return by any standard. Now, if you look up why this has happened, you will hear a number of theories. Many will say it's an AI-driven stock market rally, which is true if you look under the hood to see which stocks are driving the S&P 500 returns. Others will say it's due to geopolitical tensions easing, which is also partially true. But as we've repeatedly said, we don't care why the stock market is increasing in the short run. We are simply taking a 20-year view that stocks will be significantly higher than they are today and investing accordingly. The short run so far has just happened to work out in our favor. Now, for the options, as we would expect, our put option values have been decimated. Both put options were down by around 47% year to date. But given the only role of these puts are to provide insurance for our portfolio in a catastrophic scenario, this is something we're okay with. Now, if we look at our hypothetical portfolio, where we had invested $10,000 at the beginning of the year, added $1,000 on February 28th, and another $1,000 on April 30th, this is what our portfolio would look like as of May 31st. UPRO and SPXL increased to about $7,500 in value each, whereas the put options are down to about $50 each. Overall, the portfolio value is just over $15,000, which implies a stellar return in 5 months of 26.2%. So to summarize, 2026 has been a volatile year so far, but a great one in terms of returns, and that's what we should expect moving forward as well. Let's now go all the way back to our first video, and specifically to our 5 initial assumptions for this strategy. Assumption 2 was that the S&P 500 will return 9.5% annually, and assumption 3 was our portfolio will generate 2.7 times the S&P 500 return. Multiplying 9.5% by 2.7, we get a target annual return of 25.6% for our portfolio. And as shown on the last slide, as of May 31st, we've actually already exceeded this target, as we are up 26.2% for the year. So what do we do now? Well, not too long ago, we discussed what we called rules for staying alive. Specifically, we discussed that when SPY returns are 12.5% for the year, we would sell UPRO and SPXL and buy SPY instead. I won't repeat everything from the prior video, but in a nutshell, the thinking is that we have already earned more than our target return for the year, and we can now take off the leverage to sleep better at night. So coming back to our portfolio, while the year-to-date SPY return as of May 31st is 10.9%, you might take the view that given how volatile the year has been, there is a decent chance of the market moving down from here and moving down sharply from here. And therefore, no one would blame you for taking the leverage off now, having earned 26.2% for the year in just 5 months. Personally, I'm going to wait to see if SPY gets to 12.5% for the year. But if you have a slightly lower risk tolerance, then taking off the leverage now could be a fairly prudent move. So that's it for today, guys. The next portfolio update will be in June. Given how fast markets have moved up in the last 2 months, it's very possible that June will be a down month. We'll have to wait till the end of the month to see. But even if it is a down month, that will just give us the opportunity to buy UPearl and SPXL at a lower price on June 30th. Hope this was interesting. Thanks for your time as always, and see you on the next one.